sports
Stream
coverage
up,
of the
bro.
National Football League brings us to Western Pennsylvania and Heinz Field in the Steel City of Pittsburgh. They love the black and gold here in the Steel City. And a few moments ago, their Steelers emerged from the Heinz Field tunnel. They're set, we're set, as the Steelers are ready to do battle with the Las Vegas Raiders. Two clubs here, each looking to rebound from a Week 1 loss as we're underway on EA Sports. And this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. The drive will start with an option going left. And he's going to be unable to get upfield as they take him down at the 21-yard line. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play. It's second down.
Aggressiveness to go score. Second down, pressure up the middle. Cousins just unloads it. There was
And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. An early task, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2. Off the play fake, Mariota. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge. And that's good enough for a first down. But forget the run on 3rd and 1. They shock the D and rip off a pretty big play. On play action, Mariota. Sliding out of the pocket. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Jefferson, oh my God.
Was it the right play? Throwing it away like that? Frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing.
Boy, go berserk.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
They'll run right here with Jacobs. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. Play fake, Mariota. And he'll just get rid of it.
You absolutely have to have this early on, right? 3rd and short, they elect to throw for it. And that's normal NFL football. They're going to throw on 3rd and short, but you've got to hit it, don't you?
Yeah, in the first quarter, like you said, to set the tone, can't connect there. On 4th down, A.J. Cole comes on to punt. Ray McLeod deep for Pittsburgh. And a bit of a mistake there. This is well into the end zone for a touchback. And they'll run for the first time with Najee Harris. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls, or setting things up for
How that
maybe
man?
later in the game, trying to establish the inside
My nigga
run
hurt,
with
girl.
toughness now. Hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
From the 24, Haskins. That ball caught by the former Toledo Rocket, Deontay Johnson. 23 yards the pickup there.
And Deontay Johnson has seen his share of targets increase in his first 2 years in the league, and last year finished with 88 catches. Continuing to work on grabbing everything that comes his way. A nice catch there.
Now a first down carry for Harris. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the
Island?
perimeter.
Oh, man.
Your defensive end, your
That
outside
ain't
linebackers, the
good.
guys that you pay big money
My
to
nigga
sack the
hurt, bro. That
quarterback.
shit
They
trash.
also
Check to
have
see what's
interest in
hurt.
the running game
Should
as
have
well.
it.
And they
Should
did a
have what's
nice
up with
job
him.
there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
They go play action with Haskins. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. That's Yannick Ngakoue with a sack.
They just gave up a sack there, if I'm not mistaken. They gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes. And just looking really porous.
What?
They really are, and I'm wondering if they're going to have to
Where?
start thinking about keeping the tight end in,
Where?
maybe a back, someone to help assist.
Play in the
because
backyard.
Right now, the quarterback's been getting hit a lot in
Huh?
the last couple of games.
No, because there's cars and stuff right there. Y'all not playing in the street. Huh?
Time to his left. Haskins hit.
Pick it up. Pick it up. Pick up the fucking ball.
And the Raiders pick it up. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory. We know he's got the speed to get downfield, Charles, but there's the negative side. A little loose with the football that time.
And that's normal, especially when you have his type of talents, because you feel like you're into the open field, and maybe you don't feel the people who are around you or closing in. All quarterbacks have to do extra ball security drills with the way the game's played now, because defenses, they attack the football as much as they attack the runner.
No gain on the play there, 2nd down.
And that run was memorable for only one reason. There's absolutely no place to run with the football. No gaps, no creases, no
Boy.
gain.
These niggas out here fighting, my guy.
Nothing on that last
Oh.
run. They'll try again.
You fucking Green Bay and them niggas fighting out there.
Who just scored?
Mariota. Escaping the pressure run.
That is.
Oh, he must have caught a bomb.
But not before he's inside
Blaze
the
the fool,
30.
too.
Mariota had an 87-yard run as a rookie. This one a bit less, but it is a first down. On 1st and 10, here's Mariota. Got a man, it's Darren
That
Waller.
nigga Valdez be striding, cuz he's leaving that nigga.
His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Raiders have taken the
He's
early lead.
sliding.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that makes the score
Leaving that
7-0.
nigga, man. And Rodgers got 53. Who he playing? Deshaun? Oh, Deshaun finna talk crazy to Kells. Deshaun beat Kells. Kells still got Mahomes, so.
And off it goes. The football will come out to the 25 as McLeod will not return it.
Career long catch by Valdez Scantling for 75 yards. I mean, if you just turned this on, they're going to kind of cool him down. And you just flipped on the game, you came from another audience. This has really been fun. Minnesota looked like they had a chance to kind of run away with this early. But both quarterbacks have played great. Jefferson has been awesome. Adams has been great for Green Bay. Also 2 touchdowns for him. Again, Minnesota, that's been their MO all year. They've led by at least a touchdown in every game, but they've had trouble finishing, and now's their chance to change that story. Plenty of time. And a penalty flag. multiple flags.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
You always hear about empty possessions.
Come here, man.
But some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, pump the ball away, get yourself set to play defense. But when you turn it over, it changes momentum. And when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession.
Breaks the tackle. Now Allen. And all the way inside the 35 before he goes out of bounds. 47 yards rushing for him now on just his first 3 carries. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Here's Haskins to throw. This is Chase Claypool on the receiving end. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. 12 more yards there and another 1st down.
And 2020 was a strong draft for receivers, and the Steelers got an excellent one in the 2nd round in Chase Claypool out of Notre Dame. 11 total touchdowns last year. Among rookies, only Jonathan Taylor of the Colts had more. A strong catch there.
On 1st down, it's Harris. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Now it's Haskins. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
You gotta give some credit. They're able to hop up in the air and bat that one away. And that's frustrating for an offensive lineman because the only recourse is when he goes in the air to try and get some type of a pop or a shove, hoping to bring his arms down.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, it's Haskins. Toward the sideline.
You gotta sink under that, dog.
He got a boat down, says the side judge, and that's good enough for a 1st down. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And they'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
The fucking hit. You gonna fumble? Keep getting hit like that. You gonna fumble?
2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is a time you go play action.
Oh my God! I caught the eye on me too. Come on, bro.
Let's see if this will stand. And yes, they want the points, so they will decline the penalty. No question there.
You don't think they spent a couple of seconds mulling over what the penalty
I don't even know why they asked the sideline.
Not at all. When you put the ball in the end zone on a takeaway, take the points and keep moving.
Boswell good with the extra point. And we are tied here in the 2nd quarter. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This field right at the goal line. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. Mariota and the Raiders now come up 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. Play action now. Mariota. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Cameron Sutton. And the Steelers will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line. And, Charles, that's now 4 interceptions over his last 3 halves of football. Because, remember, he threw 3 picks last week.
Starting to wonder if maybe defenses and those coordinators have identified something on tape with what he's doing. Maybe a movement, maybe the way he's moving his shoulders. Who knows what it could be? He could have a few tells out there that they're keying in on and allowing defenses to get to the football a little bit faster. People steal signals. Maybe sometimes they can figure out what the quarterback's doing just by his movements.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's Haskins. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Johnson. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40.
Come on, Mullins.
Catch of this first half for him, and this one is a 1st down.
If you run an out route, it's likely you end up near the sideline. And what did we just see there?
Toe tap.
You got it. The benefits of practice. Toe tapping, foot dragging, picking it up, and making sure it was a catch.
Shreds him with a stiff arm. And he's taken down inside the 30. 66 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half.
Oh, that's a
the corner got his head around too late. Douglas would have had a pick.
With his build and his speed. This is a guy coming out of Alabama who did
Didn't even see the ball.
That's why Pittsburgh took him in the 1st round. Last in the league in rushing as a team last year were the Steelers. They're expecting Harris to kickstart their running game. Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
2nd down and 3. A run with Harris out of the shotgun. And not much to speak of there. Maybe a yard down to the 20. And the Steelers on 3rd down. They've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. Running right through him. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
A lot depended on the spot there, and he got it. But it wasn't by much, was it? I remember Coach Madden
talking about Andy Dalton threw a great pass.
That would tell you whether you're the first down or not. You want that upfield foot to be the one that spots the ball, don't you?
And you and I have the luxury of a couple extra views here in the booth, and he did get it, but not by much. Give to the fullback. This is Watt. Trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Second and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. Now they'll look to Haskins to throw it. Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown. Derek Watt, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Steelers have taken the lead. Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a second one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdown score or yardage? What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts. And then they just have to see how the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And last time, one play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it.
Beat that nigga?
Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to nerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one, or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
Now after the turnover, here's Haskins. Over the middle, hauled in by Smith-Schuster. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes, when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
Well, we always talk about good down and distance, allowing offenses to expand their playbook. Well, 2nd and 2, that means your playbook's wide open. You can run just about anything. But a lot of times, the play caller, he just looks down at his sheet, sees the short yardage runs, and goes to one of those.
Haskins looking to throw on first down. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
And I can see the officials kind of looking at each other down there, silently wondering, does this meet the level of grounding? Fortunately, he did have a receiver in the area, but I have seen less obvious throwaways called as penalties.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. They'll try the right side with Harris. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Now Haskins to throw it. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Johnson. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
Talk about money. Oh, yeah.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. The fullback wide. And he's got the first down as he gets it to the 8. Now the Steelers use the second of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. Now Haskins. It's brought in by Harris. They stop short. Down at the 1. Had the great move, but couldn't get it all the way home. They'll try to run with Harris. And he's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Najee Harris with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Steelers would extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point put through by Boswell. And it's now 21-7. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. This taken in at the goal line. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. The Raider offense set to get this drive started as they take over here with 11 seconds remaining. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. Sheds off the tackle. And an anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. So we reach halftime here in the Steel City with the Steelers on top. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. All right, Coach, thank you very much as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. So time for the second half as the Steelers have the lead, and they will also be receiving the football here to start the third quarter. Taken at the goal line. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I'd keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see 1 or 2 guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be licensed to take some shots downfield.
One play has them up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. They go play action now. Haskins. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Max Crosby. He brought the pressure on the blitz, and he gets there for a loss of 12. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Now a give. Running left is Harris. And he'll work this one up to about the 38. 96 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
And after that type of a run, there's some talking going on down on the field, but it's not trash talking. The guy who just carried the ball, he's going back and telling his offensive line, great job, keep it up, and we'll break that one soon.
Now Haskins, 3rd and long. Room to run past midfield. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. It's a pickup of 13, but they're still a bit short, and it'll be 4th down. The Steelers send out their punter now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Now it appears we're going to get whistles and a stop, a man down on the return. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. Mariota and the Raiders now come up 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. They go play action. Mariota flushed out right. Man open, that's Henry Ruggs. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a 1st down. From the gun, Mariota. He's going to let this go deep for Jackson. And that is incomplete. He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Mariota. That's caught by Waller out left side. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Throwing, Mariota. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. But the passing windows are just not there. That's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. And that's caught. It's Bryan Edwards. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down. So 2 first downs, and that moves the ball to the 42 now, 1st and 10. To throw, Mariota. He finds his man, complete. It's Jacobs. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. He got 29 yards that time. Mariota now to throw on 1st down. And a slant hauled in by Ruggs. And he's brought down after a very nice gain.
You have to ask the question, where was the help? Because it's a little surprising to me that he'd find that much room to run this close to the end zone. He doesn't quite get there, but he sets his guys up with a 1st and goal.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Off the play fake, Mariota. And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. A great play there. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Raiders are back within a score. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. Now a pass is taken in by Smith-Schuster. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Like so many wide receivers, he is a threat with the ball in his hands, and he's able to do his damage here after the catch.
And plenty to praise on the play, but this is also a bit of a breakdown defensively because you've got to be right on him when he makes the catch. Otherwise, he has the ability to really make you pay, and he does right there, picking up excellent real estate after the catch.
And you can see the distance traveled there after the catch in the next-gen stats. Boswell good with the extra point, and the lead now up to 14. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Cameron Sutton. And the Steelers will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their own 43. Haskins will throw. Ebron with it over the middle. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. 1st down. Looking to throw, Haskins. They're trying for Washington, but the pass intercepted. Picked by Trayvon Mullen. And he will take this across midfield and down to the 48-yard line. Before we came up to the booth, last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
Andy, you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words every time we hear it.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. The sack by T.J. Watt, or as his mother Connie calls him, Trent Jordan Watt.
And the Watt family certainly knows how to get to the quarterback. His brother J.J., he led the NFL in that category twice in 2012 and 2015. And now TJ enters the record books. Led the league in sacks with 15 in 2020, but he plays so hard, he's always around the quarterback. 61 pressures last year, 16 more than the second-place finisher.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Another try after the first down sack. Mariota, he'll let this go deep for Ruggs. And this is caught inside the 5. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Well, he's been doing this for a lot of years with the arm strength still there, and he showed it off on that one. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
That nigga Dak out here stride.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive, 1st and 10. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 107 yards rushing for him in the ball game now on 14 carries.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
First down, and they go back to Harris.
Come on.
And the hole closes quickly.
KJ Wright, hit that nigga, man.
Up to the 38. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. On second down, this is Harris. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. The Steelers on third down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47.
I know this game's winding down and people are getting tired, and that's when you really want a big body guy running the football. But I have to tell you, watching him run it, I wonder why they don't use him more earlier in the game.
Yeah, those bigger guys here late in the game, you're trying to protect the lead, usually not as fumble prone either.
No, that is so true because they are taught, take care of the ball as you surge forward, and you often see them with both hands wrapped around it when they go through the line.
And he'll fight his way forward to about the 48-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Now it's Haskins. This ball tipped, and it's going to be incomplete. Fortunate maybe to get that back. It's 3rd down.
So much of this game is about leverage. We always talk about low man wins in the trenches. Well, it's like that in just about every position. And sometimes, if you lose that leverage and you're losing the battle, just jump up at the line of scrimmage and try and bat the ball away. And that's exactly what happened there.
From the gun, Haskins on 3rd down. And he's going to have this down deep into Vegas territory. A gain of 32 that time.
Well, partner, that's how you make a long drive suddenly not so long anymore. One big play, and they're already in field goal range with designs on getting more than that.
Now Haskins, a pop pass to his wideout. And he's going to get this one down inside the 15.
And a lot of times these plays, they either go for nothing or they go for big yardage. And here, they got to the outside, turned it upfield, and ended up getting a nice little gain out of it.
This drive's taken more than 3 minutes off the clock already as they come up on second down. They hand this off to Harris. And here he'll get it down to the 7. That play gets him 6 yards and sets them up with a 1st and goal. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. They'll try and run some clock here.
Oh, pick it up.
On the ground. Oh, no, he lost the football.
Got him.
And the Raiders pick it up. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
I know when you're looking at the scoreboard clock, we're getting near the end of this game. But they were in what was really called 4-minute offense. And that's practice, being taking care of the football, taking time off the clock, not giving them a chance to come back. The bottom line is, what did I say in the beginning? Taking care of the football. That didn't happen.
Didn't do it. A costly turnover. And he will finally go out of bounds just shy of the 40. We know he's good at catching the football, but then after the catch, he's got escapability.
Not only that, he's got some toughness as well, because you know he's coached very hard to make sure he battles through, breaks tackles, and then they finish with, but don't fumble the football.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
There's no question that coming into this game, this defense was pretty vocal about its desire to take this running back out of his game. And all that pregame whooping has turned into results.
Behind the chain, 2nd and 12. Play fake. Mariota. And that'll be incomplete.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Mariota to throw it. We've got a 1-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there. And now 4th down.
Oh, man.
So it's Raider football as we get you reset. And they've got a 4th down now in a game that, to be honest, has been pretty much everything we could have asked for. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. And this is caught inside the 5. And finally out of bounds all the way down at about the 2. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a first down. Now Mariota. And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. A great effort there. There to make the grab. And the Raiders are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. And now the Raiders will face an important two-point conversion attempt here. All right, now a big two-point conversion attempt still to come. Mariota. And it is caught. They got the 2 points, and with it, they've taken the lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That could be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
They're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Now a give right side. Harris. And some space here. And they'll get it out just short of the 45 at the 44. Pittsburgh getting 16 yards there and also a first down. This is Harris. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. The Steelers signal for the second of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Here we go with Haskins. They're trying for Washington, but the pass intercepted.
Fuck out of here, man. Let's go.
And the Raiders have just about sewn up this football game. Well, you knew you had to take some chances here with the clock winding down, needing a touchdown to win.
Fucking defense,
and that
man.
one might have just sealed their fate.
Yeah, and that's the nature of the 2-minute drill. The offense trying to go downfield and make their plays. But defenses, they're sitting back watching everything that they do, but not too far back. They want to be in position to make a play on the ball, and that they did.
The Raiders likely going to get out of this with a victory as they take a knee. start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. So this one a victory for the Las Vegas Raiders. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half to put this one on ice.
And I know a lot of people watching this one were thinking to themselves, I bet halftime is really interesting. Probably took the paint off the walls with some of the words that were said. But I get the sense it was much more of the adjustments they made. They came in with a game plan that we saw that didn't work in the first half. They made the adjustments necessary, went away from that, and then they got it together, got a spark, and then took off. It's really nice to watch in the second half.